the family that came, which is, of course, my sister and my daughter. And we have been working very hard to get as many signatures on these letters as we can. Now, last count, I know we got 100, and that includes Will Wheaton, which we got day one. No other stars. I just didn't have the resolve or the bravery to ask George because he was fairly quickly going through his people. But he was not rude at all. He was super kind, super nice, very generous, as was Will. If you missed my attempt to try to do hi, Brittany, to do a live yesterday, things went wrong. And so I've put that so that only my members who pay for the privilege of seeing me mess up on a regular basis get to see that. Patrons, of course, you can see it as well. I'll post it when I can. But what I've been doing is looking around. I'm not going to give you a tour of the convention today simply because it's busy. It's not as busy as yesterday, but you can see the people going behind me. But we've seen a lot of great things. There have been some fantastically fun cosplays for everything from One Piece to actually Midsummer Night's Dream. I saw somebody dressed up in Midsummer Night's Dream. Of course, we have all of our superheroes represented. Lots of Barbie cosplayers this year too, which was super fun. My daughter has been getting a kick out of saying hi Barbie to everybody. So it's a great time. I'm gonna get a drink. Hold on. I have been talking nonstop for 3 days, and so I'm suffering from severe chapped lips and dry throat. So I do apologize. This is not Star Trek, but that's okay. And everybody's been really nice and really receptive about hearing about what we're doing, which has been extremely nice. Only a few people have come up to me and simply said, I only watch Star Trek or Star Wars. I have absolutely no interest. But even some of them, once I talk, they're like, you know what, you're trying, we're going to sign it. That's great. Not only one or two of those. Most people have been very responsive and excited to hear that people are trying to get this show made. And one woman was like, I've been looking for you. There you are. Are you one of the Star Trek Legacy people? I'm like, I'm the one that's here today. And so I got a couple of signatures like that from people who had seen me posting that I would be here, which was really nice because I wonder sometimes if people see them. So that was really cool to be acknowledged and to know that people are actually looking for them. I am planning to go back over to autographs in a little while. This isn't going to be a huge update, but I felt so bad about how the one went for yesterday, or was it yesterday? It might have been Friday. At any rate, it just went so badly that I wanted to try again. And see, you can at least see the cosplayers walking by if I've got it oriented this way. We are about like 30 feet from the concession stand that's inside here. There are concessions out there. And we're very lucky because yesterday was so busy, Saturday. It was nothing but lines of people walking by, not just at the concession stands, but just trying to move through. It was insane. So if you are ever going to hit a comic convention and you don't care for crowds, my advice to you is to avoid Saturday. Saturday, you will feel like you are being trapped by every human being within a 50-mile radius of this place. It's just insane. But again, everyone's been really respectful. I've seen a couple of good kilts for my Outlander friends that I did get a picture of one guy who says, I'm Welsh. And when he had served in Iraq, he was a liaison for the American military, his branch. I don't recall which he said he was. I think he said Army, but I don't recall. And they were stationed and assigned to work with a branch group from the UK, and they had made him an honorary member of the Night Watch, which I thought was super fun and nice of him to share. So I do have a picture of him that I will share when I've gotten back home and I'm putting videos together. Now, I don't have a lot of questions or answers or anything. Nobody submitted anything. So I don't have a lot more to share other than Indiana Comic Con was very well organized. The volunteers were very nice when I would tell them that that's why I was here, and I would kind of station myself in my little pull cart outside of a line and say, just let me know if I'm in any way interrupting the line and I will be happy to move or leave. And okay, no problem. And not once did anybody say, you can't be here, you can't do this. So it was nice to know that they didn't mind as long as we keep a respectful distance from the people who are doing other things. And the people who I did bother, even the ones who weren't interested, also very nice, didn't get anybody who was by any means rude. And one person, because I do tend to talk quickly, did kind of say it's too much input, and I backed off. I went away and let her do her own thing. Not a problem. I find as long as you're respectful of the people and how they're feeling, they're happy to listen. Some of them are very, very happy to sign. Others are very happy that you brought this information to them because they were unaware that one, legacy was a possibility, or that legacy wasn't getting made at all yet. So there is some really good, juicy stuff that I got from Wil Wheaton about the future of Star Trek in general. And I am not allowed to say a word. So I will say that if you like what you've heard on this channel about Star Trek, that we are moving in the right direction, but we do need to continue to, well, be loud, hashtag be loud for Star Trek Legacy, and continue doing that. We will get people who are excited to see this show and want to hear about it. And we've got somebody here who's listening to the spiel. So I'm going to let you guys go. Thank you for tuning in. I know this was a short update. It's possible I'll do more later. Just sort of depends how things are looking up, shaping up, and if anything interesting happens. Oh, and I do have a vendor. I did want to say a vendor who, when I asked them to sign, they not only signed, but they took a clipboard full of the letters and is going to try to get some signatures for us as well, and I'll be going by there. That I may report if it turned out well, because she was enthusiastic, and I really appreciated that. So thanks again, guys. I will see you soon. If you have any comments or questions, I guess this is where you would post them, and if I see them before I leave, I'll do my best to try to get an answer for you. The pens are back there, and I will try to help out. And I will see you guys later. Thanks so much for tuning in, and bye.
Okay, here.
It's a secret. We can't.